All right, guys, just like that, we have literally the same match. It's going to be Game 3 of a Vader versus Quinlan that was playing on one of our backup tables. Some names that might be familiar to you if you are in the larger community. So let's take you guys over here to the main view. On the left-hand side of your screen, let's actually do the intro player. This is Logan from Ruston, Virginia, Northern Virginia. I used to live up there for a spell back in the day. And on the right-hand side of your screen, another Bothan. The Bothans are everywhere. This is Mickey D.
That's super interesting. That's super interesting, though. If indeed it is a collaborative deck that the Bothans have brought out, the Vader Yellow deck, and Mickey D still chose to go with the Quinlan deck, he is well versed into this matchup. He's been running this matchup a lot, probably.
So
having all of his teammates on this deck.
We had a short delay while one of the guys took a bio break, while Mack took a bio break. And I asked Logan, I said, so 1-1, right? I said, yeah. He goes, yeah. I said, who won game 1? He goes, he did. He drew all his space units.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, oh, okay. All right, that makes a difference. He goes, yeah. He goes, I won game 2, and his draws weren't as good. I was like, okay. So clearly there is an understanding of how this matchup should play out on both players' sides. We'll see if expectation matches reality as we look at game 3 here.
Yep. Yeah, no, yeah. Both of these players should be well versed into this matchup, and you can see Mickey actually had another green squadron A-wing in hand. I saw 2 of them, and so he's keeping that. And we see a Mining Guild TIE Fighter.
I love this card. I'm so glad people are playing this card. It makes me so excited. I'm such a nerd about these things. I have weird commons over the years that I fall in love with. And then when somebody else plays it in a big event like this, I'm like, I know, I love that card. People finally found it.
Yeah. So I bet Mickey. Oh, he's got the capture shuttle there in hand as well. So he's running quite a bit of space.
Well, he's got another A-wing in there as well. You can see that as well.
Yeah. That's the one he had in the opening hand, I think, and I think that's a waylay in his hand as well. So Mickey seems to have been getting a pretty good opening hand for this matchup. Of course, it's still going to be tricky, I bet.
Oh, we'll see. It was funny talking to Logan again real briefly. He was like, we were talking about how easy, the rounds all keep going to time because there's so many people in the field. And I said, well, usually it'll clean up a little bit, right? At least it did in Denver. I said, once the crowd starts to thin, there's less chances for people to go to time. And he goes, I hope I have that problem on day 2. And I was like, well, good luck, man. Maybe you will.
Yeah. So Mickey's playing out his space units here.
Yeah, not what Logan wants to see early here. Can't be excited to see this.
Yeah, and this is not too bad for Mickey because he's got 2 units to 2 units. He claims, I guess, now, which means that he can remove the Mining Guild TIE Fighter first thing next.
Well, it looks like Logan. Okay, looks like Logan started to play the Sanctioner shuttle, but changed his mind. Went for the Eager E-wing.
Yep. So Mickey did indeed claim there. So he can clean out the Mining Guild here first thing, preventing Vader from being able to.
Yep.
To make
That's what he's going to do.
So yeah. So he's trade straight out.
Yep. It's not even a trade. The TIE Fighter doesn't hit back hard enough. It's the right play.
Exactly. Great play, and even on defense, the A-wing is strong enough to handle a token. So yeah, it's pretty good for Mickey, and haven't even touched his resources yet. First order TIE coming out there for Logan, and TIE token just swings in.
Oh, Mickey keeps passing. I think he's waiting to see. He's trying to waste actions to see if. Oh yeah, he can't use Vader here. Oh, he can use Vader for no effect. He can do it within and actually nothing. But Mickey just keeps passing.
Which is a soft pass that makes Mickey's pass a little bit more dangerous. Logan has actually spent a resource, whereas Mickey has not. But 4 resources, the only thing that's interesting for Mickey to play on 4 resources is really the the Kira unit, and I didn't see it in his
I
hand.
think he would have done that already because it seems pretty clear whatever it is he wants to. He's trying to react to ping whatever Logan puts out. It's going to be a sanctioner shuttle.
Yeah, and I think he's got a waylay in hand, and that's what he's been keeping.
Could
So
be.
he could.
Well, we saw him have it earlier.
Yeah. So just waylaying that sanctioner shuttle.
He's going to go with a shuttle of his own, but it doesn't get him anything. It does get the ping.
No. Yeah. Which is fine.
That means
and then
he can target it.
To get it back. Yeah, that's perfectly valid. 2 units to 2 units.
Well, and literally he got free heals on the A-wing because of it. The A-wing healed up from 2 damage to 0.
Yeah, exactly. This is pretty good.
Really
and
well
it shows
played.
you how well versed in this matchup Mickey is.
Yeah, really well played. Well, Logan on the button here. Quinlan's flip turn coming in.
Yep.
It's big. It's costing 5, whatever it is. It's an OB on this junky TIE fighter. That feels terrible.
Yeah. Well, it's enough to clear out the
It's enough to get rid of the A-wing, which is the bigger threat.
Yeah. And it makes it so that he has to trade if he's going to go into the TIE fighter.
Chooses not to.
And that means, so he doesn't. He goes into the token instead and allows 1 TIE fighter token to come into play this turn then.
In which case it wouldn't be huge.
So what do you think Mack is saving his resources for now then?
It's a good question. I see sometimes people saving, they like to put a blaster on Quinlan on the flip turn. I didn't see. We got a quick glimpse of his resources there. It didn't look like he had a blaster down there. That doesn't mean it wasn't there. I might have missed it. It was very, very quick.
So Logan goes for 4 to base. I did see another A-wing in Mickey's hand there.
There's Quinlan.
Yeah.
There's not much else I can do.
I'm going to play 2 guys. This will get pinged twice.
Yeah.
So it'll die into turn. And then we'll go 3 to your base.
Yeah. That's really good play from Mick.
So he came in
with
his last A-wing. And then he brought in the fancy R2 from Twilight of the Republic there in the ground.
Yep.
Man.
Did he trigger when played on R2? I didn't see him do it.
I didn't see him do it, but I don't think he did. What's interesting about this, like, this is exactly, like, if you're Logan, this feels terrible. You're going to Vader's flip 2 with an empty board. Like, what are you going to do here, man? This is rough.
Yeah, and Mickey's got space units that can deal with at least most things. It's the Victor tie, I guess. He can't really take care of right now.
He couldn't one-shot it, no.
With a ping, he can. Oh.
Oh no, that's a brilliant. That's a brilliant play.
Gorilla Soldier,
Such a good card.
Brilliant.
Such a good card for him to have right now.
Yeah. That's 5 to base for 3. It's really, really strong.
Logan just keeps passing. It's like he's waiting for the 8. Logan feels paralyzed. This is just terrible.
Yeah. And Mickey can just swing with everything on ground because he has. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to flip Vader onto ground?
No,
sure, go ahead.
I mean, you could, but it's certainly.
The best thing.
I'll be honest. If I'm Logan, I think I almost might have done it, but it certainly isn't a great idea. Mack's going to go ahead and take it, and literally you just
time too much.
Yeah, you just keep passing, and you got nothing. Yeah.
And
brutal.
I think that's the correct way to go there. He's
Certainly
already played something this turn, something that actually did a lot, and Logan is just wasting time.
This is my point. Like, I really do feel like he should have just gone ahead and flipped out Vader to ground and done something, right? Like, there's
I agree.
The Quinn, like the units that Mack has on the ground are not massive threats. So it's not to Vader, like not in one turn. So you can at least do something with your leader, right? Get some value out of it, prevent some of this damage.
And I think that's what he's considering.
He's considering it.
Yeah, he's kind of have to.
I mean, unless we're looking at a surprise strike, he's not going to get one shot. Quinlan with a surprise strike could just knock him out, but that's the only thing out there that would do it. A blaster won't do it.
There's Plo Koon.
No, he wouldn't. Yeah, that's a fair point. He definitely has access to that if he wants it.
Go 3 to base.
Yeah.
I got you at 7.
So.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out
Mickey seems to be confident enough to start hitting with his base units here. Having Vader already flipped onto ground, it's much less dangerous.
Okay.
This is why he flipped Vader, of course.
Well, sure. But this is also why I would have done it last turn, presuming he had the card last
Yeah.
turn. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly. He should have. Now he can clean out the open shuttle there and probably take out the A-wing as well.
He doesn't. He just cleans out Quinlan.
All right, yeah. Also decent. Bamboozle taps down Vader, and then there's a little shuttle there. The little shuttle got 1 to 2.
It just keeps getting worse. I gotta say, this version of Quinlan that we're looking at right here, Mickey on the right hand side.
Yeah.
This is the most space units I've ever seen a Quinlan unit play. Quinlan deck play.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But again, if he's been playing with a Bothan team that's been testing a Vader yellow deck extensively the last few weeks, obviously he's made adaptations to his Quinlan deck for that. Given that there's also Han Green in the meta and Sabine that can go a lot into space, it makes a lot of sense for a Quinlan deck to up its space game.
6 HP left for Logan. I just don't see a way out of this here. He's in such a giant hole. The kinds of cards that he would need to come back from this deck he probably doesn't play. Logan seems to have drawn every barrage in his deck this game, but just didn't have a good unit to work with it. Putting Vader on the ground is doing him some favors in that sense, but man, where do you send this damage? You just you can clean out the ground arena,
space, right?
but you've got to clean up space.
Yeah, no, I don't think you bother with the ground here. Those two are quite small, and Vader can strike into at least one of them. So you take as much.
I'll be honest.
Right,
I probably would have killed the Falcon because I hate that card. Blaster on R2.
Yeah, that's a reason to actually do clean up the ground arena.
Yeah, there is that.
But,
and now the Falcon alone is lethal.
Yep.
If he doesn't have an answer for it right here, this is why I think I would have cleaned it out, among other reasons.
He needs some buff for that.
He can capture it
and
then get it back, and it will,
then Daring Raid will make it. So, yeah.
Yep.
Mickey D takes the game here. So we just witnessed Jeff Creasy win the opposite of this, with his Vader deck and everything going Vader's way. But Mickey D obviously was much more prepared for this matchup with his Quinlan deck.